Ron Lee's here with Chris Hogan. So, Chris, teammates have nicknamed you 7-Eleven because you're always getting open. And I'm not sure, but some of the fans also say that name.
Let's go 7-Eleven!
How does it feel to get a nickname like that, and how have you earned it?
Being a receiver, it's a nice compliment. People calling you 7-Eleven because you're always getting open on the field. So that's something that it's a funny nickname, and it came from the Hard Knocks last year when I was in Miami. But I kind of ran with it, and it's stuck with me ever since.
You have a background in baseball in high school and played lacrosse at Penn State before going to Monmouth to play in 2010 as both a receiver and safety. What do you take out of that varied athletic past to help you now?
I'm able to adapt. I only played a year of football, and I was kind of able to, just make the change fairly quickly, going from lacrosse, playing that for 4 years, and then jumping right to football. So, being, an athlete and, using my athleticism, jumping from lacrosse to football has definitely helped me.
Being featured on Hard Knocks with the Dolphins last year, how has that affected your life, both personally and professionally?
Personally, it's just something that I'll always have, forever. Something that that I kind of worked for, and that it just was a neat thing that happened on Hard Knocks, and it was cool to be featured on that. As an athlete, it obviously helped me and got my name out there, moving forward after I was released from the Dolphins. So kind of everywhere I went, people knew who I was.
You did try to play for Doug Marrone when he was at Syracuse before ending up going to Monmouth. When he took the job here, did you believe that this was one of, if not the best place for you to try and continue your career?
Yeah, I was excited about all the new coaches and the new changes that they were making. I knew it was going to be a up-tempo, fast-paced offense, something I also was excited about, something that I thrived in, also in Miami, and did very well there. So when he came here and all the new coaches came here, I was pretty excited about it.
Who do you compare yourself to as a receiver, current or former, in the league?
I like to watch, all those guys, that play in the slot and outside. So, I'll watch, Wes Welker and try to mimic some of the things that he does. That also Devon Best was something, and then I also try to mimic, a bigger guy like Brandon Marshall. Try to do some of the things that he does, on the field.
And those two guys, Devon Best, Wes Welker, are those two undrafted guys, two guys that you look at and say, I can be like them?
Yeah, absolutely. Those two guys, I know Devon personally. I don't know Wes personally, but I know that, they both have, a tremendous work ethic and got to where they needed to be, by working hard, and that's something that I'm trying to do as well.
How have you enjoyed the camp here at St. John Fisher so far?
It's been great. The facilities are awesome. The dorm rooms are great. Everything here, the food is tremendous. Something that definitely helps you get through camp a little easier, and it's been pretty cool.